So I'm very excited for you, actually. And this is probably going to make you really excited. Ace of Pentacles for your card this month. This is all about new beginnings, abundance being handed to you, new careers, new business plans, new ideas. I definitely feel a lot of career transitions, new business plans, new preparations, new beginnings. I want to say to you, don't worry about money. As you follow your intuition, your material needs will be met. I just feel like that which has been brewing is ready to come into fruition, or you're being handed the opportunity to get what it is that you want on a practical level. And so you need to start taking the steps to do so. This is fantastic. I love the image in this card because it's literally like the hand of God is coming down and saying, oh, here you go. This is what you've been asking for. This is what you want. Let me go ahead and deliver it to you. So just remember, you are a co-creator with the universe. So, as you're being intuitively nudged to go in a different, towards a different direction or in a new direction, please do so, because it's up to you to take action to do that so that your needs can be met. So I believe you're the only sign this month so far that I've pulled Ace of Pentacles for the overall energy. So very cool. Very, very cool. The angel advice card that I pulled for you, Taurus, was perfect timing. So even better. The message on this card says, now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open. While you walk through them with us by your side, don't delay or procrastinate. All of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So it's about belief. When I'm holding this in my hand, I also feel like I want to say it's time for you to daydream, to visualize, to materialize, I even feel like I'm getting the word vision board, seeing you guys create some vision boards, really attracting what it is that you want into your life, knowing what it is that you want into your life, and then just moving forward towards it. You don't necessarily need to know how exactly it's going to happen, but know that this is a good time for you right now, especially as Mercury is going direct. I wouldn't be surprised at all if over the last 2 or 3 weeks you guys have done some serious soul searching, and have kind of figured out what's working for you, what doesn't work for you, what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. That's very normal. So hopefully you've kind of figured that out and you're ready to move forward with that. So I definitely do feel like I want to say to you guys as well, try really hard to let go of any kind of desired outcomes, because that's actually how we end up getting what we want. Sometimes when we hold on to something too tightly, or the idea of something too tightly, it actually blocks the energy from being able to manifest in our lives. So I just do feel that a little bit. And for some of you, I do feel like there's some communication that needs to happen between you and another person, possibly a business partner, a relationship. I just want to say, it's time for you to communicate clearly. Don't be scared to tell it like it is. Just be who you are. Speak your truth. Listen to your heart. And that could be communicating clearly with yourself even. I just feel like I wanted to communicate that with you. So definitely here, I've got the Six of Swords here. This is movement forward, moving away from choppy waters, moving away from, crappy situations, emotionally turbulent waters and turbulent waters, and moving forward towards practical new things, putting in the work, working on your pentacles, being determined. And this is all about, like I said, the Ace of Pentacles being handed to you. So I definitely feel like there's like this jump forward saying, yes, okay, this is the direction that I want to go. This is where I'm going, and I'm ready to put the work in. I'm going to be determined. And Taurus, you guys are so good about being grounded and being practical, and so it makes sense to me. I definitely feel like some of you guys are being asked to step into your power this month, manifesting the life it is that you want. But please remember that in order for the new to come in, the old stuff has to be let go of. So, it's how you're going to achieve success. It's how you're going to achieve emotional fulfillment, by letting things go, and by you stepping into your own power and knowing from a place of inner knowing, solid inner knowing, that This is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I'm willing to accept. This is what I'm going to do. And this is how I'm going to make it happen. And again, I just feel like I want to say you're going to have to let some things go. Just old ways of thinking, old ways of doing, old relationships, just the old. And knowing that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to. When it comes to love, I definitely feel like there's a soulmate connection here. I do absolutely feel like there are going to be some of you who, I definitely feel the soulmate connection being there, and that it's possible. Maybe some of your guys' connections are coming back or coming in, but I definitely feel like I've got the moon here, and this is about facing shadow aspects, facing your fears. I want to say allow love to drive you forward. And basically, in order to get what you want, you're going to have to face some of your fears. But that's okay. You've got this, because I feel so much positivity. I don't even feel like that's that negative of a card. I want to tell you not to focus on what you perceive as failure. That if you just kind of basically spend some time in meditation, you'll get some clarity. You'll be able to cut through all the crap, and see that there really is love still there. And that there is love in your life. I've got a really, really strong need, though, to tell you to spend some time in meditation to get some clarity. At the center of your reading, I have the Emperor. This is all about you, man. This is about you figuring out this is what you want. The Empire. This is who I am. This is what I want. Right below the Magician. Heck yeah, man. These are two major Arcana cards, power cards, creating your empire and having the confidence to do it. Going on your spiritual journey, becoming the Fool, listening to your intuition. For those of you who aren't sleeping very well at night, I do want to let you know that meditation will help very strongly with this. It'll help as well with the overthinking, the overanalyzing. It's just not serving you. And I definitely feel like it has to do with a lot of decision making. Remember, not everything is logical. Taurus, you're a very logical, practical sign, like I mentioned earlier, but I just want to encourage you so strongly to listen to your intuition, because that's what's going to move you forward. I've got the Chariot here. Some of you actually may literally be moving and needing to make some decisions on whether or not you want to move. Or what I really do feel like is if you can get past this overanalyzing, this overthinking, this is like 2 a.m, everything is awful kind of thinking, it's going to provide you with movement forward, and you're not going to have to worry so much anymore. So definitely feels like there's some new beginnings out there for abundance. Not even questionable. You are just on this path. You are on it. I feel it so strongly. Allow yourself to be followed by your passions, or allow yourself to follow your passions is what I meant to say there. I feel a lot of creativity, a lot of artist, a lot of music for some reason around this. Basically what I want to say too is accepting the fact that you are being pulled towards a new direction that you just can no longer deny, that you're like, God, I just want to do this. This is what I want to do. This is who I am. And you're just basically going, okay, I got it. Let go, let God. I'm accepting this. And it's going to be such a good thing for you. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yeah. Quick movement. Once you get this clarity, or once you get past this analyzing and overindulgence, which is just a little bit here, facing your fears, it's like I just feel movement so strongly for you. And it could happen fast. It could happen fast. And at the end here, I've got the 10 of Cups, complete fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, happy families, love, freedom. And it's all because you listen to your intuition. I've got the High Priestess on this. For those of you who've watched my videos before, you know how much I love this card. With this being the end energy, I just want to say, nobody has to tell the High Priestess anything. She just simply knows because she knows. She has that inner knowing, that inner wisdom. She listens to her intuition. You want to listen to your intuition this month, Taurus. It's emerging. It's real. Listen to your heart. It's going to bring you the fulfillment that you want, the money you want, the love you want, the abundance you want. You just kind of have to let the old die out, move past the drama. Let some of the old stuff die. Maybe face some of your fears. Go on your spiritual journey. But it's going to bring you everything that you're wanting. And again, I do feel like I want to say to those of you who have some sort of idea, now is a great time for you to listen and to honor. Listen, listen, listen. So I did pull an Ascended Masters card for you, and I got freedom. I think it's Hina or Hina. And I'm going to read from the guidebook on that. So bear with me while I find that here. It says, walk away from any restrictions and be free. You have the power and the right to change your life so that you can experience more freedom. This card signifies that your soul is crying out for more freedom, especially as it involves your life purpose. Perhaps it is time to take a break so that you can think clearly about your desires and available options. The universe always supports the desire for expansion, creativity, and freedom. Say yes to freedom, and the universe will say yes to you. Additional meanings for this card. It's time to leave a situation that you've outgrown. Question the validity of any rules that you've imposed on yourself. Allow the universe to support you while you make desired life changes. Be assertive and say no to anyone who's overstepping boundaries with you. So very cool. I love this energy reading. I just love this. Ace of Pentacles, perfect timing, communicating clearly, moving forward, listening to your intuitions so that you can experience freedom. Amazing. New beginnings all over the place for you, Taurus. So I am going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Doreen Virtue Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. For those of you who have been watching me for a while, you know how much I love the practical messages on these cards. So go ahead and set your intentions while I shuffle these. I'm also going to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card, as well as an outcome card from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. So the first card I have is Mother Healing. As your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. And every time I hold this card in my hand, I always feel the exact same way. And it's about unconditionally loving yourself the way that a mother should love a child and does love their children. Understanding your worth, self-love, knowing that you're worthy of this new beginning. Second one I have is watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what your desire is, not what you fear. So that's kind of what I was talking about earlier a little bit, was overthinking, everything being awful at 2 and 3 in the morning, trying to figure everything out. When if you just allowed yourself to get quiet, get into meditation, and listen to your intuition, things will become more clear for you. I promise. Write down what you see during meditation. And for those of you who think, well, I can't quiet my mind when I meditate, you don't have to quiet your mind. It's about allowing what comes through, and then allowing it to just move through you. There are wonderful guided meditations as well. If you guys click on my website in the blog, I think it's 3 or 4 down, there's a meditation article, and there's 7 links in there for chakra meditations that are guided. So, and the third message I have is break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a new way to grow and learn. Pretty much sums it up. Okay, I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card for you as well. And this is whoever you're thinking about. Again, set your intentions as I shuffle. And I got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. What a great, great card. Okay, I'm also going to pull a outcome card for the month from the Archangel Power Tarot card deck, like I was saying earlier. What a cool spread. I'm so excited for you, Taurus. Really, if you take nothing from this reading, it's just listen to your intuition. Not everything's logical. It's guiding you in the direction that you need to go. And when you follow it, it's going to produce fruit for you. Oh my gosh. Seriously? The outcome card is Ace of Raphael. This is the Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot. This is emotional abundance, happy times. It says a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. I mean, it's all here for you, Taurus. It's all here for you. New ideas, career transitions, new beginnings, money being handed to you, practical things being given to you. It's the perfect time. Put in the work. And, just letting go of any kind of desired outcomes, communicating clearly with yourself, communicating clearly with others. And it's all here for you. Wow. Honestly, I think this is probably one of the nicest spreads I've done in a while. So just be open to it. There's really not much you have to do but listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, and pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. So